Hey everybody, Will Fix here. Got another video for you. We've seen a decline in the markets, haven't we? It's pretty significant pullback. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. I'm not big on conspiracies. I'm very objective about things, but I see some great possibilities. Let me see what you think about these. So, Jamie Dimon, first of all, he's a turd, I think. JP Morgan is always in trouble. I mean, they got people in jail for manipulating the silver market, and they continue to manipulate things. He comes out, sitting beside Elizabeth Warren, speaks out against cryptocurrency, saying, if I was the government, I would cancel them all. Well, sure, you're the head of a giant bank. Of course you're going to say that. You're threatened. Yeah, I mean, you know, so you got that, right? All right. Now, you also have, you know, the politicians, Elizabeth Warren, you know, trying to put together, to get rid of all crypto, she put together a proposal. And don't worry, well, we should be concerned, and we should contact our congressman and let them know, no, we're in support of cryptocurrency. Do that if you can. But she's put together a total of maybe 35 bills, I've heard, and all of them have failed. I believe she puts together bills to win the votes of all different segments of just radical thinkers. And so she wins, and that's how she maintains her position. Just false hope and people with bad ideas is who votes for her. Because she's really, I mean, what a piece of work. Anyway, what is the likelihood? Oh, you got Jim Cramer coming out just the other day, how awesome Bitcoin is. I mean, when have you heard him say that? So let's put all this together and look at it, and just, you tell me what this looks like to you. You got all this bashing going on, but you got a Bitcoin ETF coming up. Now, I personally believe, go to my Twitter page, by the way, WillFix7, capital W, capital U, capital F, WillFix7, and look at the article I put up yesterday. I talk about on there, what's the likelihood the banks are wanting to crush Bitcoin and make it look bad? Well, they're already trying to crush it, aren't they? Aren't they? They're coming out and saying it, right? They're coming out and saying it. They're getting Elizabeth Warren and all these other little puppets talking because they're scared. Because all their money is getting ready to be replaced with the movement of crypto money through all of the different ways that cryptocurrency is answering all of the problems that the banks don't answer. They're even trying to dabble in creating blockchain cryptocurrencies for themselves. Funny, nobody else is as good, but we're going to make one and it's going to rock, right? What's the likelihood that banks want to make this ETF just to crush Bitcoin and make it look like trash? What's the likelihood of that? I mean, all of a sudden you have people selling off tons of Bitcoin that were going to, you know, thinking about having Bitcoin, and who are excited about the ETF, and then suddenly, you know, they're against it. Well, guess what they're doing? They're trying to lower the price so they can buy. So they bought at one price, then you got all this, and listen, what banks do is sell into strength. This is what a good investor will do. You sell into the strength of the market. You also, because you know why you do that? You have buyers in the strength of the market. So you have people to sell to. What happens when you don't have people to sell to at a good price? Well, you have a low price. So if the market's sentiment is very strong, that's a strength to sell into. Why would you do that? To make a profit, because you probably bought it while the sentiment of the market was weak. So what are they doing now? They're shifting the sentiment of the market. They're causing people to sell. Or if they're not causing it, people are making the decision to sell because it's so disappointing, right? Oh, we're at 62 cents. We're so excited. Oh, it's at 55. Ah, screw it. I'm going to sell it. Oh, well, who do you think's snatching it up? So Bitcoin, they're trying to lower the price, make an adjustment to purchase again. Jamie Dimon, and what's the lady's name that she does? She was big in Chinese hedge funds. Anyway, she just recently sold a ton of Bitcoin. Well, she was all for it. Now all of a sudden she sold it. Why are they selling it? Well, that's right. They're selling it because you have a giant team. You got the banks, you got the politicians, and you have individual whales and investors that follow the trend, may not have a dog in the hunt, just making money. It's okay to make money in the market. It rises and falls. It doesn't mean everything you do is evil. Manipulating the markets isn't necessarily evil. It's a result. If you have so much money you can move the market, it's a result of you making some decisions. Now, if your heart's twisted on it and then, well, that's a whole nother picture, right? So here we have a fluctuation in the market. I can't give financial advice. This isn't financial advice. To me, it's the weakness that you buy. You buy in these times. It's counterintuitive. Everything just went on sale. Pick up some more. Pick up some more is how I think about it, right? I don't think about it like, now this is worthless. You just saw a couple, you're getting ready to see a couple short videos, and I'm going to show you why it's super strong right now. Why XRP strong. A couple little clips from Black Swan Capitalist page. He had a couple 1-minute videos, and they're just so perfect. I could have went to the original source and clipped those and not given him credit, but that's where I found it. So I give Black Swan Capitalist credit. What a great channel, by the way. And if you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. But check out what I got here. See what you think about XRP at the end of just these couple clips, realizing what truth is.
The tribalism in this industry is insane. So there's Bitcoin maximalists, but everybody agrees, like, XRP sucks, and I don't really get it, right? I mean, they're a legitimate company, they don't pretend to be something they're not, and they're really good at one thing, moving money fast and cheap. And it's fantastic. It fills a big need. And for a hedge fund like us to be able to denominate in Ripple and XRP, I just did the same thing, is really, really, really good. We did our first close. We moved north of $50 million into the company in Ripple, in XRP, in like 2 seconds, and it cost 30 cents. Now, that is amazing. There's no way to do that with fiat or Bitcoin.
Just absorb in that for just a second. They moved $50 million from one place to another in 2 seconds for 30 cents. What can you buy for 30 cents? How do you move $50 million? Go elsewhere and find anybody that can move $50 million for 30 cents and it be trustworthy, right? You might get Guido to do it for, I would do it for free, right? Oh yeah, something happened. Lost that 50 mil. But when you think about that, that is, think of your ability to make connections, make sales, so to speak, create partnerships, when you can move, well, I guess $100 million would be 60 cents. When for less than $1, you can move more than $100 million. Who wants to use your service? And it's quick and it's fast, and they're all over the place. Thousands of partnerships, thousands of locations across the world. I mean, XRP, we see this decline in the, you know, this pullback that we've seen. Dudes, don't let that, and dudettes, don't let that bother you. Focus on the utility and what they've created. The world is going to catch up, and then you're going to benefit. And so just hang on. Now, check this out. This is Robert Kiyosaki. And if you guys don't know about him, man, he had a rich dad and a poor dad. And he wrote a book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And the guy's made himself a millionaire following and discerning between his two dads what the key elements were, and wrote a book about it. And he's remarkable. Watch what Kiyosaki has to say. He mentions that not to save. He holds up $1. He's like, people are saving this, though they're printing it, you know, trillions of it. And he mentions saving XRP, and he's a gold and silver advocate, you know, also. So watch this real quick.
For this thing. Yep. So this is still undervalued, but people would still rather save this.
I know.
That's how brainwashed they are. I'm going, can't you guys see what's happening? No. I was told to save this. Well, why don't you save silver? Why don't you save XRP, Bitcoin? Why are you saving this when you know they're printing trillions of it right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I know he kind of agrees with my sentiment, or I agree with his. I would bow to him being far superior than me. He's got way more assets, way more money. He's made tons of great decisions and everything. So I would say I agree with him. And I know what confirmation bias is. You know what that is? Where you just look for something that agrees with your opinion, and then you like that, and you know, so you don't learn something new because you get closed-minded with confirmation bias. There's all kinds of biases, and those are things that we have to try to measure within ourselves when we're calculating what we're going to do financially, or we're being swayed one way or another. That's why I'm real big on ask yourself these questions and listen for the still small voice. The voice of the Lord is what this is what it is for me. What it is for you may be another thing, but I just pray and kind of monitor my interior and go, is that, you know, I judge it. I go, which way am I swayed? No, I feel awesome about XRP, gold and silver, and man, I can go on with the coins, all the X coins, really all the ISO 20022, and then a few more that aren't in that category yet. I like Caspa, I like Casper. I also like, what is it, IPC? And I got another one that's not on the ISO list. It's slipping me right now, but I have most all of the ISO coins. Anyway, I just want to take this time that's a low time and tell you, hey man, everything's on sale. Get some, all right? Get some. Trust in others. Trust in the idea of what they're building. They didn't build all this and then suddenly it's all going to collapse and be no good. The future is bright. What these people are doing with the market is just jacking it every which way. Listen, subscribe and follow if you like this kind of content. Check out my links. I really have had a ton of people click on the Lofty AI, the tokenized. It uses Algorand. You just buy with cash. You can buy with credit card. I suggest, if I could give financial advice, to take $300, put it on credit card even. Buy you some tokenized property. By the way, if you use the link, they're going to give you $30, so you earn 10% instantly. All right, so you buy $300 tokenized property. Hey, pay off the credit card when you file your taxes. Most of you get money back. I end up always having to pay, but that's a good thing. Anyway. Like and subscribe. None of this is financial advice. Use my links And God bless you. Bye.